No siabo Ghana this year. Ya mamunyina jubie mu makwa ba so jefie peace 104.3 na wasugu so wuti braso sense me ko twi ba brama na se mufo age bre waso ne so na nwumiri ya de beso mo se kase bo na ense ba nwumiri ya de beso mo ne achemu mienu emo no chia ne yanka nso da ene ensem bi to dwane a wotwi mu ne editie yesini ko so yesi aka ye ho na ensem mu nwumiri yi ya de beso mo no ne beto dwane bi ene se
Oswafo a wɔhwɛ nsase ene obo ade ne pa wɔde adom yɛn onimonyamfo amakofibu a akasa ese ɛwɔ se nananom ɛba nsase mu agudi a yetuo no ɛwɔ se yɛde wɔn ɛka ho
Ghana mampanyi wora John Dramani Mahama kasa de tudwa say the big push ani so ade hunu no sika o my Ghana yenya efiri afan gumu no ɛhɔ no be sika afiri na wode ahyemu
Akim oda amra sebedweni onimonyamfo Alexander Akwasi Akwanso akasa ese ehun behia pa se yebema nurses kwan na omosuade abeye doctors
Abejeku ehwe adansie ani nnwuma so de atudwa se na wotwe besi mu no enwuma na atena ye hye wona se nyina na efiri afia hyase ebesi samri adwuma waye ombebu hu nkonta
Ahafo mantam suafo onimonyamfo charity gardener so ese emabuna wo munni adwuma eye no eyade a eha adwen pa
na wei na nam so atoye etivido mantam no so afo eye onimonyamfo Kofi afo wadi atudwa so be hunu so be bo nnwuma na adehia ewo se hwe so ne mpatamu won so wonya bia ye wei ni nsem bia wo betie ewo kasegbo mu na nsem bia to dwa na wotwi mu nia ebetie dwa ebi ewom eni se Ghana mampanyi wora John Dramani Mahama de atudwa se endi chebi contractors aban de won kanyina na aban behwe na wocha wonka
Mampanyi John Dramani Mahama na otwi mu nso akasa ye se Ghana ban eni Germany nkitahudi ede wo muntam no wo mo ebehyem kina
Ghana mampanyi apa obedwaku anipa enkono na wo so behwe hu ni se UGM Sara Sabian ebedane Edasha University of Ghana Penifo ensa
na watwi mu a Mampanyi John Dramani Mahama nso epa Gold Board Tax Force a wo behye na wono a wodi gold ho dwabone no yebetimi atu wo so esa
na watwi mu ana Reverend John Intimfo jo kasa ye kire musa na montu andi saban itu efa LGBTQ+ hono nani nso ne bonjo so
Dom kuma wo mrashebejo fie na ode atu edwa se wo so hwe ni monyam a Ghana ewo wiase afanamu a ba fompa enam soafo a wo hwe amanone esem ne ne ya wo ye no enti
na watchum UN Human Rights Council ye trinity a FNO HRC nhyamu sunku bi koso na o ma Ghana kopie mu wase bi na bira so se ye to aba yamfo ye ho anhyem osofo hwe amanone kita hudie so wakyirem
na wachimu MPP churchrofo lawyer Justin Frimpong kodua nso eka se ablekuma not abatwo no wo mfa wo ho enhyim
panyi bi aba amanyosema wabi wo mu ye papa wakasa de tudwa se wonim se NPP amanyoko no ene ma nse da nkoye nanso wonhwe hu no se wo pronounce ndwaba amanyoko no gidi a Ghana fo wo ewa amanyoko no mu so no enjinguo
na electoral commission so eka sa ye so ma ye krado pa sa ablekuma not abatwo no wo mo ede ba be hyehye so
enam so ma Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bomi akasa de tudwa sani ye ko so ablekuma nof ne die ka be mka bia Ghana ye hyehye no enye ba bia ni kire no enie
na panyipa wada National Petroleum Authority ano oye yewra eduji tamaklo so ekasa ye se e wo hye niema ekoso ewo ablekuma not abato no nyame anim no krani entwa yie kra
wei ni nsem dodora bi ene to dwa na watwim yesini koso na yesai akaka ye ho kasebo mu aseda en confirm this way chocolate drink in here no eno any unsu share special so just a special range of drinks best point best assurance you to nchini ka ho bi wonyina ebo ya tidom na nwumire ye nuanom yenu yesin konwa kase bo ye de esomo akenkanfo eyeme Sadat Muhammad Mene
mame akosia etonam
afen semno mu nchire mu enie Ghana mampanyi Ghana this year Ghana PSA Owura John Dramani Mahama na watwimu akasa edi atumpenifo da Public Interest and Accountability Committee ye trinity a efrene piak mpenifo anim say ne big push and so di hu na why ne so obefa so de aboa na mpuntundwuma tima hyeta wo my Ghana mu no ye benya sika na ye de ahyemu a fangu dwumadie mu e no my Ghana ye hwe ne mu se benya sika afiri na big push and so di hu no ye de awuram wo na wasi sika aban ne behia na big push and so di hu no ye tumi aboa na se ne so di hu no awie peyo e $10 billion Ghana man penny santo na dwa wa bra penyina oda piak ekuna no owura Constantine KM Kojaji wodi ni company fo ni mo okoko pie mu omampenyina kache no ko pie mu omampenyina na so a na yetirim kwansem na ode mu omampenyini se December abato ye to ye afi etwa mu no se na Ghana fo nya gidie no woto aba edema NDC ne dia dance ye se Ghana fo afi NDC edia dance se Ghana fo gidie ewo NDC aban no emu na no akire no na wo se agibre no omampenyina di nkomo se sika ye nya wo ye fango mu nsem no NDC kwa be na mo pese o mo fa so sika no o mo de ye adwuma edifa na no na Ghana mampenyina gibire na wakire mu se meko ne ya na ye nkɔ ne kwa nti sika e na aban ne behia no ode abo na mpuntu dwuma ne na ni sodi hu na hodo no atumi abaso na wo hwe ne big push ne sodi hu no obehia sika pa sika ne won hia kora no na enye $10 billion na aban ne sigi na yesa afibia no obeyisu be ye $2 billion na wotimi de abo ma mpuntu dwuma atumi ahyeta wo my Ghana mu na wo ka mpuntu dwuma so de a na wo ka akwan ensamso bridges ahodo edison ntimi nka ne yenyi mfamfrim apomudi afom so aban de nani ebekɔ hɔ no mu na ne kwakwa mu no so kwawi afom so no aban de nani akosafa no.
Ghana has a major infrastructure deficit, and the intention of the annual budget and funding amount was to channel the resources into what is tangible and can, show the benefit of the blessing of the natural resource that God gave us. Unfortunately, over the years, the money, you don't really see what is happening. So we decided that we'll commit the money to what we call the big push, because we have an infrastructure deficit of almost $1.5 billion every year in terms of infrastructure investments between 1.5 and 2 billion. And so we said, well, we'll implement the big push, which will be a $2 billion a year investment in infrastructure for 5 years. And so the intention is to invest 10 billion over 5 years in infrastructure. And that includes both roads and bridges and important infrastructure.
Na enu achire no ana Ghana mampanyi chire mu say na big push nhyehyɛ ya odi kwayo abɛhyɛmu no ɛno no wɔkyerɛ mu sɛn na osu tie ma mense we yaka se kwayo odi bewura big push mu a na wɔpɛ sɛ wɔkyerɛ sɛ wohwɛ akuafo a mpempie no wɔna wɔ activity form no eni nso hu nsɛm na de mo papa eno nti na ban befa big push nhyehyɛ so na ne irrigation system yetima yidodo na no na ye de amakuafo a bafa akon wo yekua no woni nsuo afi nso aban behwe na wasisi farmers service center eni ekwani wo hia mo okɔ hɔ no mu a mo abie wo hia no ne nsa betumi aka na afi nso wona won dwumadie efa kwayo ho so no aban edisika atawo na chi wei ene kwayo omo so omo chefa wo big push nhyehyɛ no emu.
And then also in educational infrastructure, in health infrastructure, and especially in agricultural productivity in terms of irrigation and so on and so forth. One of the major things will be disaggregating the revenues like you raise so that we can track. And maybe if the responsibility for all natural resources were put under PIAC, then it will make it easier to track and trace.
Ghana mampanyi se gina so a titina ne oda piake kuna no owura Constantine oba na baso papa chirim so ohwe nhyehyɛ ya hodo a piake kunu de gu apono so aboa ama ye Ghana ya fango ho nsɛm no atimi afa na tuma padi efrenti omo so wo se afata baseball Ghana mampanyi owura John Dramani Mahama.
But all in all, we appreciate the work you do, and we're committed to it because it fits into the reset agenda that we've been pursuing, that there must be increased transparency. We must fight against corruption so that we're able to save resources and put them in the areas that will transform the lives of our people and create opportunities for our young people who are coming.
Ghana mampanyi owura John Dramani Mahama nene ena etwaguye Salamati Kuku Pentel na manibo enie.
Ensase ene obo ade ne pa wode adom yen soafo wosan so aye elembele abato empeswa so mrahebedwani onimonyamfo Imano Amakofi Bua na wakasa de atudwa ese baabi a yedru no ewo se yehye efama gudie ho nsem kan ye pa na ade hye ansase no eye omodia no wo so ebetimi anyamfaso bi ede afrimo na enunti na aban ede nhyehyeye egu akwamu na emma Mineral Commission Act no at 7 2003 yahye ne ayensa traye ewom se de bia beboa ma adehye a wo mo ewo nsase na agudie ewo mo ayetuo no wonso ebenya fasodie ede afirimu na ne kasa ye mu eno wo se eya na ha adwen papa pase okwamia ye bi mu ayetu afom agudie ne e ka kira wo se kuro wei yetu afom agudie wo mu a wankasa wo duti wonsa begu uti so asu enkoyie krakrakra mpuntuo nye akwan no so nye nsuo pa o menom so enye enti aban ne se saa ha woni ntino wo mo ebeyen satraye e wo menra art ni mu na adehye ansase ene ansase agudie ewo mu no wo mo betimi anya fasodie edi afrimu na wonimonyamfo Emmanuel Amakofi Buade sansam wo atudwabra na woni nananom atrankodwa ewo atoye ni atoye tifidu mantam ekasa ewo sekani takrade ena odi samade boy edi tu edwa
Mining Ejumai, the Mining Mineral Act 703, passed in 2006. Mrebe gumu kakra. I want to say mrensu be gumu. Na chese niyama pia sasa technology, fence. Even mrano kra new niyama ba. Afi practice sa ye wono, and experience sa ye nyano. We show your mining policy since 2014. Niyama pia wa yes bina meka anwa Number one. Kwambe na yefaswa 30 years ago utumi ka kire me say Ghana for mining yesua to take the commanding heights of the mining industry, move from small scale, medium scale to large scale.
Payetin nkan wono aye oswafo a wo hye ensase ene oboade nepa wode adom ye wosanso ye elembelemra hyebedwani onimonyamfo Emmanuel Amakofi Bua na wodwumadie no ase no oman mu ahemfo bedwakuo titinani ohene a ye friend woje a wo ya ojebi na wono esanso aye oman hene e wanwea so nananom atrankonwa enso ese nananom mani nye kura se wo asase na so ye betufo magudi ewom a woni chefa bi ewom sa de no ehana nananom pa.
We should also have a say in whatever regulations are enacted by Parliament. So I hope the CEO is listening. I hope the Minister is also listening. Nananum are not happy that the regulations and then the grant of leases, Nananum are not considered at all. If Nananum had not fought the British would have taken over our lands. Unfortunately, our own Parliament, our own governments also come to power and they don't consider Nananum at all. We are there and they impose on us.
Onipa yetin nkan wono aye ahemfo bedwa ewo ma we mutitinani oje awoho ya ojebi na wodwumadie no ase no enam so ema ahemfo bedwa ku a ewo atoye mantamu wono aye omahene ewo esikado nanom atrankonwa na kwabena nkati a wotoso ennum so se eba fomagudie enwo nsem a abibiremu manmu yese yenye ne yie kura.
And he gave me a simple reason. He says, one Professor Stevens was directed by Nkrumah to go around the country and pick the best of the best students and get them to study geology and other things. That if the African comes to understand what is underneath his feet, he would know why the white man doesn't want to go away. But so far, we seem to have failed. Now I'm happy that all kinds of laws are coming together and you are here today consulting some of us so that what has happened in Burkina, what is happening in Mali and what is happening in Nigeria won't come here.
Onipa yetin nkan atoye mantamu ahemfo bedwakuo titinani wasanso aye omahene wo esikado nanom atrankonwa na kwabena enkati a wotoso ennum yenua apia dankwa Rock FM ene den semi ebesom yen
abedwakuo eho enwuma eni adansi yeso ewo mrase bedwafie won titinani eni worumanyamfo Vincent Opon Asamwa na opanyini wono anso eni mrase bedwane osiade hye wodoma Western na mu wo mrase bedwafie wondimu ehyemra na opanyini na bedwako abapro ewo enkran kwakohwe enwuma anase eku ahodo a ehya Works and Housing Committee na se empempen so onwumedi ahodo akwakuduro na waprobo na chie no worumanyamfo Vincent Opon Asamwa di tudwa sei wo afia afia asase ebesikuta won sabo suma yewuremu a ode to wona wonwuma ehye Works and Housing Committee asinyina say braso so obepiem onkonpenfo anim na wobu nkonta kapre bia o mayuso sempo bia o muda yadwuma no o mebu nkonta na empenfo so wonhwe sanse empenfo se wani semu edija na emu nsasimu a yendi njawo na eno akire no eno menyafo Vincent Opon Asamwa di tudwa say ekuo no bo apro no mu hu ye nyina no so no wakonche nyina de gu nkrata so opanyine a wada so ye hwe enwuma eni adansie so no menyafo Kenneth Agye wada koma no se wono so wonhwe mu bi.
media review no I'm say from next week I will have a residential here. You will invite your agencies will be a brief so far what has happened from January up to date. Fortunately for us, because yes, around Nintendo, at least most of the issues now you're pertaining beyond because you're co-grounds Nintendo. You have full knowledge about most of the things. I mean, from next week we'll be meeting them.
Na enu achire no na worumunyanfo Vincent Asamoah wo chem say aprobo mo boy won krane ne mpata mu nyina no wo ho aban adwuma ba ko mani di achire pa ayes agleme housing project no ene empempenso akwakodo no wo hwe ni mu say adwuma ku ahye won sa ene hu nsam nyina efiri suru besi ase obetwiro ama che say inka komuo obechirim e de achire mpenifo.
Also, the committee suggests as a government to be near and private participation in the project. In the case suggestion of TDC and a state housing company, some common participating. I carry the same, to the minister. Of course, minister and the proposal subject to what cabinet says, and then a bit more moment the argument. And the one area you finish something be prepared, a project.
Orumunyanfo Vincent Opon Asamoah ayedoma West Mrasibedwani abedwoku a ehwenwuma ene adansie so Mrasibedwa fie penyini ono anso ene won tetenani ene wode ensemu yi atodwa Jojo sei na manebo enie
kane apomudin suafo abedi achire wasan so ye akem oda mrasebedwani onimonyamfo Alexander Akwasi Akwa ena wode atu edwa ese wase wo hwe enhyehyɛ apomudin aso ye edi egu akwam no ɛyɛ ade ɛbɛboa papaapa na ne kasa ye mu ena wose sisi ano apomudin asoafo onimonyamfo kwabna mita kando ababɛbɔ amane ese aban no ede nhyehyɛ egu akwam sɛ de bɛya nurses wo mbetimi asuade no mabɛyɛ doctors ewo man we mu na ne kasa yemu ana wose sanhyehyɛ enhyehyɛ pa ne betimi aboa mapomuden ho nsɛm atimi agina ne nan so.
Advantage ni say a doctor for mon nurse no e benya dodo no na o maba be ya doctor for afi nurse for nso a ye train wo mo a enye omu nyina na omutimi nya adwuma ye no a omu etire no enso betimi akomanim ama o maba be dane a doctor for. Oh, disadvantage I mean who disadvantage won because sabe ye share the ratio of Ghana for doctors to Ghana for do is the best way no an say betimi nya a doctor for do do. Me jiri say nurse for the year ye train wo mo do do na ntimi who advantage be away. There be untimi fa your health ya pomudene entoto esikasem ho.
Na anu achi no onimonyamfo kwabna mita akando wose wo hwe ne hyehyɛ ya wode abegu akwam no a ɛbɛboa papa nebra na onimonyamfo Alexander Kwasi Akwa eto aso kasa no wose ye nurses ni bi wo hɔ a wo mo atimi asuade abɛyɛ doctors na so wo mo entimi emfa so emfa nya adwuma basa no a ha adwen papa enti yembie kwan emmo mo sɛ de bɛyɛ a san hyehyɛ no ɛbɛboa na pomuden ho nsɛm atimi akɔ nanim.
Say ebetimi a training necessary. You necessary training mama better than doctor. Normal. Say ebetimi a training doctor, a training nurses to better than doctors. Because nurses be one more. Ometimi rise from being a nurse to a physician assistant. From physician assistant, no, omakwakoye medicine. Emma omaye doctors. Once I yet me training. Nurses bebree no be near jumanye but doctors yet been training bebree no basically nursing no emma some basic knowledge about medicine.
Onipa ayete nken kane apomden suafo abedi achire wasan so ye akem oda mrasebedwani onimonyamfo Alexander Akwasi Akwa na yenua George Osei ene boaboa nsem yi ebesom ye
menya jumanye ekosoro o magene bu papa wana wako school nyuma wonya bi nyeye wonso wako school na wonso waduru achire pa nyuma yi wote ho wa wie school tifie so wonya nyuma nyimi nyeye wonso school wonko bi da wonso krampo de bobo na ade ai dokuno kro front mapo ye nyina ye na pa no abokwatere kwa obeye den wonya nyuma bi aye na we na nam so se hwie osum rase badwani orumnyamfo Kofi Bente Afo opanyini chirem so kopiem o se hwie oso a ode nhyehyɛ pegu apono so sene be na batom peso aso de enyuma betimi atiate se no bibia no atumi anya biaye wo se ade hye nya na mugidie se mpuntudwuma na sa dokodoko de atreba kumpo no bi obeche amana so obia so wache se enkonko ba se gise otua sika ansa na wonya adwuma ni biaye ntade hye no onya na mugidie.
kasa wi so kuro ene ahenkuro nti bibia ebe no wi ana se kofi firi boakonti ye kofi be kwa kopra bia boakonfo jiwe na emu mekọ na de menya bia ne se yedu se yeduonu se yedu me ba meche ma yenkuro ni nyina anya bi aye mekọ no makọ ekosi a mesan fiase sa rante no maba won bi no fiase enya dwuma na ma me ba pro me ba bia me ba pro na no ye ko hin eno nyime ne wo amafi in fact me ye ne se nyuma me pirama ye mrante ne maba wa no me mpese be kwa kwete bre bi dia ye mrante ne maba bebre edi party echi aye campaign party beba power a wo mo pa adwuma ya kasa wo mo nsa me tue sika asema me kami ni mo mante ne maba wa edi ho adanse ebinum tue sika se ye kopa aba mu adwuma sika no kura ebi nyan ebinum so ye tue ye ji wo musika wo ma nya adwuma ba ne enna me tia me kasa wo musika kura akokam
na enu akire no na wodumanyamfo ewo kire mu se enkroto bi awona bato mpeso aso omo de yese onfo mu ndi agrokra enti ene obo ma no ho ba se omo ntamu chuku na enwum enam kwa so eba no omo be wiate de
Adami ohana kan is it room krobi or room minya call nyina de phone to speaker ene ne me kasa de say pa wo mu krom ho bi afiri krom ho anya abamu adwuma ebinsi ta ababa wa bi o mate se mama no wanya na appointment letter banti wo mu bedamas enro chi ye ko asafemfie ye gina ho ye kan ne enya nipa enum ye no ye kan enya se bobo ya enro ko abobo ya mo se nkofo se na enya adwuma ho yensa e cha se ye nkuro no mfa ekobase mfie mienu akire no mebo aprobium a probia medrusu no o se mitimi appoint sa branti we ababa we ba ko na mienu miensa de bo no amananya
Orumanyamfo Kofi Bente afo waye se hwie osomra shebedwani ene wode ensam yi etudwa osomafo Kwame Wusu Liberty FM se hwie oso ene wode amanebo efiri a wode ebesomo yan
ahafo mantamu suafo onimonyamfo charity gardener ena ono so akasa se wo hye mabunu a enye adwuma enye wo ma we mu no eya adoso pa enti wakoye ahafo mantamu suafo de wontena se emfa ne nsa enhye ne demiri famu saade a wo betu anamo ne nam sa yoso emoni keda Ghana ye ceramics edinkita ho ene a kyese wo wo bepie mu ewotema wo ena omudi wo mudwuma na tiles ena wo eye se de be ya emabunu hafu mantamu ewie activate ya na so omugusu ekwa wo metimi aba wo akache na wo de wo afantitiye mu na afi omuwie mpo a wo be mo mu adwuma amoma ye ne bra na wo ne wo akudwuma koi ekonti ase apam ewie ye no wo epa ho ntoma ewo go so ne no ena hafu mantamu suafo ni munyamfo charity gardener se wei eyade ebetimi aboa pa na mabunu anya adwuma aye.
Now, one of the problems is unemployment. And see, Michelle said, "Dear Ben, I be ya. Mebune wa region no ebenye adwuma. And see, mu baako na ye omo into TVET. Now, wo hwe TVET adwuma nso aye ya. Say, o mai bia benyini a ebeguru a eye nipa ewo mu adwuma omo ye. Na omo ekọ into TVET nso mu play major role ewo economic growth ewo regional na national. And so I took it upon myself, meaning team say, ebe introduce the BFN world. Workplace experience and learning. Omusians and Juma Hon in the idea. Yeah, bepe kwan bi so omo so befa so a omu benya hands on practical experience. Na omu wie so a omu senya bebi a omu beye ejuma.
Onimonyamfo charity gardener ahafomantamu suafo na wojumade no ase no ahafomantamu panyi kwankyerafo oda Ghana TV service ano yewura asare bedia concert nso ekasa yese ayade a ebeboa popapa na wobo ahafomantamu suafo abaso efa nhyehyɛ ya wodi egu akwamu ama adesuafo
yen TVET for ensane nyuma na ekotosuaye owia wanya adwuma de a na kyese yi unemployment afi ho nti me feel say we ade ba ko a afo aboa pa because unemployment rate e the insecurity eba baby ayete nti bra abofra na nya baby kwa akoye adwuma sei no yedi kan odo ankasa na ho ato awofo nso ede ni ko school enso ho ato na fi wa hye na ba wa ase ana na ama school na okọ ya na ye kamfo de ama Ghana fo nyina se TVET ene bia wo se ye ma ye mofa na nyina ko school na abam de ama ye wo hwe mofra dodo a eba ha ne ya e kire
Onipa okasa ye ahafomantamu panyi kwankyerafo oda Ghana TV service ano owura asare bedi a concert amani boy Atiawin Mohammed Success FM ene de besom ye
JPRT ko wonfa ewo atoyamantamu ana wo kyerem say mpenfo da sekendi takrade mensini ene efia kwesiminti mensini na no wadi won ho yapo pa na won haw ne say mpenfo si interchange bi wo sekendi takrade eye kwa menkroma interchange na wo say wo interchange kura mpa ye nwie yo na so mensini mpenfo tena ho o matena ho no mo a matese trotrofo bia station wase taxi fo bi so bia station wase wa bra interchange na dwuma gusu wa ekoso na we no nyame amfafie no wo kena bibi wo mu a eye hwan na ne yekobɔ no so bo wo si amfa no so nto nkyɛn aguna kwantankwantempo no so ɛhɔ so ankofo bi akwati station wo ho ɛno so mensini mpanifo atwi o mani kura sɛ ne o mu huyɛ enti ne wonam takrade kuro mu a traffic enya asɛm ketwa na watwerɛ ho krata de amam mpanifo wo sɛ wɔtwerɛ krata mu nyina ne nyina na akɔ ɔdaye na wɔde tu mpanifo anim sɛ wɔ mɔmɔ brɛ kakra bi sɛ wɔn hawo mpanifo ahwɛ na wɔn tu ho na mo a ɛne ba bi o mu station nyina wɔ no o mu firi hɔ o mu so ba kwan ho.
Only yet safe in terms of the beer, train quite land or what. I was before Kwan and Sana. Hey, want to get some oil than no, only a beer do it. And a three, I want no circle traffic, I was jam away a main road. I would die station, no, Yada, you would not on board. And since I assembly them on Condom Yajuma, you would not want to be out or the station. And yes, I mean, I assembly them on call baby and I say, Siamo one, or die a lorry pack, or a bamboo no. I'm only in a one call, a con no more. Now, ma at rented be see. Onfa onye de bi amba oma no ye twan de assembly no onhwe na oma ho no ye onye mo trouble kon ba dem ama sese bia na mba de bia akonsie baba na odi oyifo e mo woko abembo mo kai go no obakwa kai wona adwuma ye mo 1 week there se wamba ye botu ye wofo
Owura Joseph Kujo wono eni gina GPIT ku no wonfa ewo atoyema ntemu na mu asentwefo nhye mu yase okasa ye na ne kasa akire no vice chairman Owura Joseph Kingsley Shan wono so kasa na wobo mensini mpanifo so bo se wo hwa sika woje edi flash nkafo nchen ka ho bi pa na adwuma wo so wo ye no wonim sani na da hɔ yi na so behwe na chese wabu na ni nchiese agina moa na watwam na emom wanhweye na wo chena bibisi a ene ye beteneten yensa edi ahwe won so
Honorable Majid what mo booking fi wo so on tell them that one because ye kwa kwatre na enim na o se dem kwofo na operate wo won po wa aba na ha ore pe cars dem mo da yedwuma ampa dem kwofo me ye kire ne de kwahwe metro mass wo wisi wo one o ma GPR 2023 sit down striking wo load wo ho wo san load wa ben bobom abadi biom no wa ka so IGF oni nti honorable Majid me ye bi so ne de so wo fi o botumi da lorry station a so wo ntum fa ye na kire ye bebiara na wo ye lorry station
Penyane ne etwagu ye Owura Joseph Kingsley Shan wo vice chairman Edema GPIT ku no ewa toyema ntemu na ne kasa akire no ahyenkafo bi so kasae
Yes, sir. MC, finance form. Number can circle drivers now. What for drivers and when car? What for no? When you want to be on question, on register. Now SMA, when you see Kanian Boa, assembly no.
Say taxi driver. Let's say a stop for home. This time stop here. One more, I'm second dog. No, what's name yet? Now, one more, uncle, there one gym home, one load. It's very unlawful. It's very unlawful. And see, yeah, hawker pine there. That particular area, although we live olive, they catch a ban on solar within 1 week. The GPL2 we stood up and said GPL2 was still up here. The whole nation will collapse because GPL2 we hold the nation and say Johama, young country one day, one soul. We the GPL2 we are strong people. We can face that one person. Yeah, man, there's not only one person. No on cash. No way. The GPL2 is stand our feet.
Ashenkafo bi ne ena etwagu yei na ne kokra mu no ena efia kwesiminti mensin kra champion fo bɔ no sobo orumanyanfo Abdullah Majid Dokolugu ye bi sanso opanyini na esobo amanfo boni o so musan no so o we ne ye hawa ye beto ye nya ya bere so ne ba ye na so nyina akire no hyeche yegu apono so pa ndi chebi nchenkyerɛ fo kra no anamonto bia ye betu no ye be mo maso ate apia dankwa Rock FM ene odi amanebo yi ebesom yei Ebe jina we so na ya homeka sebo no so ye ba Ghana this week ye be borem
Peace FM
enano kemenu ka kiti nanka yanti asem o esan ayare sabi okoye na emergency nya adwuma akosunsu ni cesarean no amazo hospital adwuma efo no ambakra in Samuel world went na de bia misisu bia say fa ho St. Michael Specialist Hospital. Wunim St. Michael Specialist Hospital there. Bambo kese ba. Nene, one the assembly namu. Say, senior Ghana for whom one the discounts are two of services soon. Make say, want to so kakra. TB, general consultation, want is 50%. Bed charges also 30%. ICU 20%. Surgery beyond Sukitani discount. Intimentary cancel cra. For 055 447 4210. And now call Monsieur Yawabekala Pass, Apprentice Potechriwa. St. Michael's Specialist Hospital. Exceptional care, exceptional comfort, every patient, every day.
If you have 250 Ghana cedis right now, it can do wonders for you. Chairman, Fabeji, it could turn your tears into joy in the Access Bank Fakitwabeji Kese promo. Madam, Fabeji, it could get you up to 50,000 Ghana cedis cash prize. Business owner, Fabeji, as a student, make transactions with your Access Bank card, and that could get you Spotify and Netflix subscriptions, PS5, iPhone 16 Pro Max, and more. This be out of class sense. Fabeji, you see what 250 Ghana cedis can do for you? And Gasakra. Fabeji, it's the Access Bank Fakitwabeji Kese promo. Deposit a minimum of 250 Ghana cedis and its multiples in your new or existing account and be on your way to winning a share of the 580,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes and other amazing rewards. The more you deposit, the more your chances of winning. Promo runs from now to September 2025. This promo is in partnership with NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Access Bank, more than banking.
Do you suspect you didn't get the right amount of fuel? Do you have issues about the quality of fuel you bought? Or did you experience bad customer service at the filling station? Don't stress. The National Petroleum Authority, NPA, is here to assist you. Reach out to our call center on 0302 550 380. That is 0302 550 380. Or feel free to walk into our office located at Jolu off the N1 highway or any of our regional offices to make a complaint or inquiry. If you experience any of these at the filling station, you have up to 48 hours to report it. NPA, where customer care meets excellence.
It's what ye, the piano will phone. Aden, omutua okana.
Ani oma. Se me koso ayisu me MTN no a, na me nya points no more. Na me to me the points ni nya airtime, data, ne discounts for shops, any restaurants.
Hey, inti wenti na de bia eye mu mu phones no, na mu kan kire yen. Ama yenso ya enjoy bi.
Oh man.
We dey kill you with enjoyment. Yeah, the MTN rewards. Koswa kasa, test it. Now browse the money the viada, na 2 points. I don't know who the bet you watch it. Nya yeti so, and then ya yeti checkwa. A chediano price area, and for so be free. And one say over dial star 550 hash. Now what your reward? Tisia, Joe Yanko, everywhere you go.
What's in your MTN so?
Peace FM.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Ghana this year mamunye na ajubie mama kwa basum jefie Peace 104.3 no nsiaka sebo ena masuguso amutie yi. Ensem bi eto dwa na wotwe mu ne ditie ena yabo ne bede yesai akaka ye ho. Afei ensem no nchire mu enie. Na wotwe mu ena Ghana mampanyi owura John Dramani Mahama kasa di tudwa. So contractor for abana de won ka no endi se ban be hyase na wahwe na woche wonyina ka.
With regards to the issue you raised about the payment to contractors, payment is about to start from the end of this month. The Minister of Finance has put some money aside to begin to clear the arrears of contractors. So I'm sure that some of the contractors who have been working on your projects will be paid so that they can go back on site and continue their work.
Ghana mampanyi owura John Dramani Mahama na watwe mu ensemu yi wodi etudwa salamatu kuku apentel ene de amane bo ebesomo yen
Na wachimu ana Germany ambassador to Ghana onimonyamfo Daniel Crew oba Ghana ha se besom oman no emfie enanie na okọ nachi ne no ena okosra wo mampanyi John Dramani Mahama ena wo mampanyi de to nanim se Ghana ban ene Germany aban kitahudi a eda ye ntem no ye bekoso ahyemu kena.
All in all, we have a very good relation with Germany and want to continue to build on that relationship. We are proud of the relationship we have together and Germans' support in many spheres of our economic development, including security and peace building. Your support for Kofi Annan Peacekeeping Training Center is something that we need to take note of. We also are working with the International Organization for Migration and, of course, the EU on illegal migration to see how we can create opportunities locally so that our young people don't continue to lose their lives.
Ghana mampenyi John Dramani Mahama yenua Salamat Kuku Apento ene de ensemi ebreye.
Na wachimu ana Ghana mampenyi we John Dramani Mahama oye ni say wapobejoku a nipa enkono na wo so wonhwe hu ni say University of Ghana Medical Center no ye beda ne e de afira pomudin aso yensa na ye de ama University of Ghana empenifo.
This committee must work urgently and with a sense of historic responsibility. You're laying the foundation for a legacy of healthcare and medical education excellence. You're building a bridge between the past and the future in which Ghana can serve as a hub for medical innovation, ethical practice, and world-class health outcomes.
Ghana mampenyi we John Dramani Mahama nini na wachimu na nsemu itu odwa Salamat Kuku Apento na manebo eno no.
Na wana wachimu ya ana mampenyi John Dramani Mahama epa Gold Board Task Force ano ya womba behye na gold ehon hyehyeye no womotimi ahye na womotimi aye ne yie na ebra wopa Gold Board Task Force yi hontoma no wotu womofo se womo kohwe no hwe se womadwuma obeye no emu ebeda ofan ama Ghana fo.
Every member of the task force will operate under strict oversight. All officers will wear body cameras in every operation they undertake. Over the centuries, we didn't have the human resource, we didn't have the capital, we didn't have the technology, and so we had what they call the Gaggisberg system of natural resource exploitation, where foreign companies that had those three ingredients took huge concessions and mined them over decades.
Ghana mampenyi John Dramani Mahama ne ene yete ye nanu achi no Gold Board CEO Yewra Sami Jamfinso ekasaye ewo ebra na tax force no ye pa wom ho entoma.
Your Excellency, with your support, we've provided the necessary orientation, the training, logistics, and resources for the task force you see here to be able to do their work effectively and fearlessly, no matter whose ox is God.
Onipa yetininken Gold Board penyipa wada womo ano Sami Jamfi yenua Salamat Kuku Apento ene de nsemi ebreye.
Na watwimu ana South mrashibedwani Urumlamfo Reverend John Ntimfo jo tiremu se wo hwe aban no e kamia kwese LGBTQ+ ho nsem no ni pepa so obebra
Ghana for United Nations na ekobase yenko kan yejinesi efa LGBT ho so de yakuku dru so na Ghana so na nyina MPs nyina ahemfo nyina so fo nyina imamfo nyina traditionalists nyina nyina ko benkum eye chiwade no afre de president Mahama mpenso mo koto abeya omo se omo nto entia omo so mo koto mfo aso omo da ntemu ene ebisa se da ben na Ghana ye koye neutral da ben na ye ko kan se ye ni yejinesi efa sebe LGBT ho ne se emfire ho. It is a President Mahama. It doesn't represent the position of Ghana. Because Ghana,
Reverend John Ntimfo Eyasin South, Mrashibedwani, Nene, Ena Echweguye.
Na wachimu ana domkuma wa mrashebedwefie efren central for enhiemu na mrashebedwani ma amadehye a wowo bosomefre ho wono deputy minority ranking member wada mrashebedwaku a wo hye amanone ensem so onimonyamfo nana asafo agye ekasa yese wo hye onimonyamfo sam yesamo okujeto ablakwa ni dwumadi a wodie fa amanone ensem so no enkoyie kura wose nanu ada Ghana embassy a wo Washington yetumu no ama Ghana fo ho akire mopa.
Let's say, you're right, okay, the black one, Swaffy. A yard said, and you know, so in the CAPOC, you're not living there, you're doing one, you're the crowd to manage on Chino and Oi.
Onipa ayete nken Nana Asafo Ajay wono aye deputy minority ranking member wadamra Shebedwa Abedjoku a wo hye amanone ensem so wasan so aye bosome frɛ ho mra Shebedwani Nana Asafo Ajay yenuanom a omobo ansem ibrayen Emmanuel Akoli ene William Gentu ene de bai
UN fo nhye mu e ba so na o man Ghana kopie mu ase na mpenifo tire mu say abato ne koyamfo ye ho anhye mu no na watwi mu also for him on Nikita Hudi, so the Manfo Samuel could to black or edge pre, HH Muchin Central for now, which him say. Na and yet near our train penny sat down on it yet, or who jasso, name mum near Coco by and so my Ghana, you mamra, you will sue any buy, name mum say man and manda and memman and Ghana young so, and until I copy more crown about on young for your one shimu.
We frown against that. There's no way we will violate the human rights. And we have made it very clear that President Mahama, this government, and indeed the Ghanaian society, the larger Ghanaian society, is vehemently opposed to LGBTQI. So there is no way our envoys in Geneva will vote to support LGBTQI.
Na enwatire no na wodomnyamfo okuja to abla kwa wotire mu say wo private members bill bia na num hokran pokoko pie mu amrase bedwofia na ase nipa bi kura na so mo mpene so entade kokoto enka ne Ghana mo mpene na so na wo se wo san ase no na yesan de kokoto na ye twetwe na sere ne abasasa na wo hwere mu sa de besa be pie mu e wo amrase bedwofia bi mu na obehwe na waka ame de ensa hyase na da ne mra.
Even in the private members bill that we all supported in Parliament, in the last Parliament, the 8th Parliament, it was clear that we show empathy to anybody we identify in Ghana to be practicing LGBTQI. In that private members bill, nobody had the right to assault or attack or harm or maim or kill anybody identified in Ghana to be practicing LGBTQI.
Women for Samuel Okuja to a black wire, North Tom Rashibani, one so, and also for him on Nikita Hudi so, I will my Ghana dimu, and an hour chimu, or the ensemi, a tuja.
Now chimu and I bet so just say electoral commission or the abase, uko piemu our blekuma notia, womo ebeto 19 police station aba, na ebeto jape, and a MPP, womo church for lawyer Justin Frimpo, Kodias MPP de, womo for who enshim.
Na ye baya ne mani na dedi e de akire mo ene esesi mudua se court to transe January 4th or say electoral commission ko ne ko kan emma na wo ho no ne declared wa wini court anka say electoral commission ko ne ko to aba foforo enti ene ye hyiam wa ha ye MPP the New Patriotic Party ye nko abato obi ane ye nko abato obi akina ye wini aba no.
Na anuachi no lawyer Justin Frimpo Kodian so to aso say womo de 281 pin sheet no e de akoma electoral commission wie nti womo no omo form ho enhim
281 polling stations no yes can pin sheet ni nyina ansa na ye call electoral commission ho enti ye call electoral commission ho no ni enim say ye di nkunim e wo Ablekumanov eno enene pin sheet ya scan nyina 281 nyina no ya beyi e wo TV no so di akire mo.
For ma MPP amanyoko no lawyer Justin Frimpong Kodua yenua George Osei ene chiro nsemi ebreyen
Dr. Bernardo Setutu o echechere for our University of Education Winneba e ba monyo sema wa bi wo mi papa ana na wotwi mo de futu ma MPP say ufrant mago a eye na woni pipira gro NPP amanyoko na e wo honom no ensem wo mu pa na wo hwe no watoto wo mu ntamu asem no wo hwe hu ni say gidi Ghana for wo e wa amanyoko no no entofom
eti me fo se edia nkabu mu bi adwenchire bi na enko so kita mu die bi nkoyi enti ase bi nya adwuma yi na me de em se ye da so da ye ba se wo so da ya na ka wo be dia akire akeye me fo se the BNP jina no o mu nyina yi party ni nyina yi kura eti se bi du wo ese so mo ye e ma nkwanhye eba ekitafu mu a e wo so mo ye.
Dr. Bernardo Setutu wɔkyerɛ deɛ wɔ University of Education winni by Bama Nyosoma wa bin wo mu na wɔtwe mu na ɔde nsɛm itu dwa na ne ka sɛ na Blekuma North NPP constituency secretary Ora Frederick Green editu dwa sɛ amonyekoni mpanifoɔ sɛ Blekuma North abato no ɔmfa wɔn ho hyɛm na so opanyina wɔn wugina apem na sɛ bɛgya dibira no wɔso ɔbɛkɔ enti ɔmo deɛ empeso asofoɔ ɔmo ta nipa ɔbɛkɔ n'akyi
Mami share ne ekono o si me de beko obi ya sa na ohwe na ho de se de o betumi akodu na menim se ne o yesusu no eye kwan paso ya ma no shedding na yenim se obetumi akọ ese mother party ne say mayenko na candidate na odina ho no se obekọ
Ora Frederick Green oye chochoro for the man NPP amonyuku no wo Blekuma North na enu akire no na deputy director of elections edema NDC Ora Amadi Jibril ono so ka se kire mu se ne akoso NPP amonyuku no yi okoto ho itipa eba kuro mu anye wona sem omudi NDC de omugina mu gidigidi onya de omedi agrokra
Mama, because party MPP elections we have never trusted their integrity any day, any time. Because right from day one, Omuka say, press conference, catch a month for say, elections way. Because free on the 7th July, after ECD letter by say, go to about court, now MPP, for any EC, discussions on Blekuma North. And then he says, I'm about in the Pagadam and Amoye.
Deputy Director of Elections ewo NDC amonyuku ni Ora Amadi Jibril na watwimu wode ensemu yi etuja
na watwimu na isi abedi achire titinani Dr. Eric Bosman Asare so friends and trofo nhyiamu eka se omaye krado papa entinu abato no wo mo ebekwa koto.
We are desirous of bringing the election in the Blekuma North constituency to a conclusion and to ensure that the constituents have a representative in parliament. We have thus provided a path to complete the collation process so as to ensure that the residents of Blekuma North have a representative in parliament. We assure the public and the political parties that, as always, we will live by our motto and ensure that the way run is fair, transparent, and credible.
Onipa yatininkai Isi titirani abediache Dr. Eric Bosman Asare William Gentu enede amaniboyi ebreye
Blekuma North abato ne de eba so nra na ne afiri mu ba de Ghana fo nyina ni mu asem ne no na Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bomi wakasa de tia se emabo ekoso no enye de ni je ho ne koba se nsu de na kamem ka bi no Ghana yese no.
The reports of what has gone on in North this morning are very disturbing. This is not the democracy that we want to see in Ghana. Our supporters are being attacked by thugs in the presence of the police who have been unable to protect them. The candidate, Ekuafrie, has been attacked. Our Kumsun has been attacked. Our deputy national organizer has been attacked. So many of them.
Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia enra abato no chire no ena wodi ensemu yi etuja
na wabatuo no mu a na National Petroleum Authority panyipa wada wo mo ano ayewura edugita makro nso ekasa yese wo se NDC achitafo anamo wo mutu ye atutura sama wo yeye ewo Blekuma North no entwa ye kra.
It is unfortunate if what you are saying happened. After over 32 years of practicing democracy, why should we resort to violence when it's just the time? It doesn't make sense. In a by-election, it becomes like one community. So we all descend here, condemnable if indeed it happened. And you see, the topmost party officials are here. My deputy general secretary is here.
National Petroleum Authority titinani Eduji Tamaklo na enu achi no Defense Minister Dr. Edward Omanebo Amanso ekasaye edefa mentim wase sorry ewo Blekuma North abato no ensemu.
This cannot be the democracy under President Mahama. President Mahama is different from President Kufuor. You understand? So let us give the police the maximum cooperation. It's the reason I'm here jointly with my brother and colleague, Minister for the Interior, to observe things for ourselves.
Defense Minister Dr. Edward Omanebo nene ena yetiye.
Na abatu anro ekoso ewa Blekuma North no. Mabo ekoso ene onumanyamfo Mavis Wakumsen. Oje ne ho je na papa. na enwachi no na Dr. Hannah Louise Abisi openyin kwankyerefo a Mineral Development Fund wadan wono anso ene National Women's Organizer edema Chinyamanyuku NDC wo kyerem se wonumunyanfo ha wakumse yebo no no onidi ohunfum so bi e wo ho esanse bre bi atwam yi wonumunyanfo ha wakumse di ndoma nim wono Dr. Hannah Louise Abisi ya brim ni papa enti ene se ne atwonkon kan no wotwe se kan a wo se kan no enti ne kwan so ano no
violence, but please don't ask me to feel sorry for her because I'll be lying before you and before God. I don't feel sorry one bit. Go and ask her. And also, I'm a victim of Hawa Kumsi. Ask her if I deserve the men that she brought to come and attack me. Ask her the people that they shot and killed at Kaswa and the organizer that died. Go and ask her.
Dr. Hannah Louise Abisi. When you can for that Mineral Development Fund, no, or no answer the madam frefo. Edema Chinyamanyuku NDC ene twaguye
na wachi mu ana bridge kese ebo oman we mu ni nyina ne se akwatia mrahye bedwani onimonyamfo NS yakumi eto anano ewansie do emno enenam so ewo mrahye bedwafi ebra na wo mo ekọ asetena ndom kuma ba no dani onimonyamfo Alexander Fanyoma ken ekasa efa ho na bra na okasa no sei ena wode tu edwa.
The NPP minority caucus of 88 regrettably -3 with the indulgence of the leader of the house that today's proceedings be terminated as we observe a minute of silence in his honor.
Na ebra dom kuma ba no dani Alexander Fanyoma ken kasa wie no so dom dodo ba no dani wo mrahye bedwafie Mahama Ayarigan so ekasa fa onimonyamfo NS yakumi ne wo no ho sei.
But we wish them, extend our condolences to them. Our prayers are with them, and as a house, we are with them in this period of extreme grief that they must be suffering now. And it is not the minority caucus that has lost, it is this parliament that has lost. He was a member of the house before he was a member of the minority caucus. So, Mr. Speaker, I join my colleague to pray for an adjournment so that we can all go back and
Majority Leader Mahama Ayariga, Emmanuel Akoli, any William Gentu, and a trauma ni boy from Rashebedwafie ebesom yen.
Wabra na Rashebedwafo owura NS yakumi wato na nanom odi ne ho abubu no. Agapem no from Rashebedwani wo menyanfo samia wuku eso din semse to dwafa no ho.
The Kappa has met me at Drink Street, Regional House. It's showing him, This was not a friend because you're not a near. Bon, if you had a crime in any case, I said, many who pen, money, this was pen money, so
Olomenyanfo Samia Ukuka se chire no. O ta fom Rashebedwani olomenyanfo Vincent Yakwasifua enso kasebi.
Well, we met around 9 o'clock this morning because we share a mutual friend, myself, Kofi Japan, Eric J of NDC, and quite a number of people. I did not believe it, and I don't think I still believe it.
Olomenyanfo Vincent Yakwasifua na enwachi no commander idina agwafo ebrem Rashebedwani olomenyanfo Samuel Tamels enso kasebi.
Oya reho papa abranta wa shene brase 40 years old now obohwe no condemn oya yo ya ne political life ne condemn na wa shase ne mebusuafo ni nyina ya ko
Onyanfo Samuel Tamels na ne kwakwa mu no orumunyanfo ke na okwadwo damwa German South Rashebedwani chire mu se owura NS yakumi ni wo no abonu pusa papa
ira mu fama nyame wa hwe yi a na wakoye bone ebia na wakodwene se eye bibi ana obi ebi so ana ntesa na de wasema nyame a nyame bedi ama
Kano Kwajo Damwa retired German South Rashebedwani nene ena etwegwe William Gentu ni Manola Kwale wana maniponie
na wo onimonyamfo NS yawo ekumi ni wo no hono a ena ukopie mu ewa poye mantemu a MPP de okasa ma wo mo yewra Evans yeboanso ekasa edefa ni wo no eho
the MPP Eastern Region the anti-asem de asem kese anase mekanise esum kese pa na drum eye party no Eastern Region se awie yenua NS kumi abrantemu no member of parliament for akwatia tia ne se wadane benkum so
Onipa yetini nkan Yera Evans Yeboa wono kasama MPP amonyokuo wo apoye mantemu na eno achi no kane swafo abedi achira wo hwe dwedie ensem so woni munyamfo Michael Ochribafi ya wono eye New Drabin South mrahye bedwani so kasa edifa Yera Ernest Kumi ewuo no ho
arahusem a chese amu bia butu bia enye nikrobu fonko enye akotia fonko enye osewu fonko na enya yenkufudi afo fire ho
onipa yetini nke onimonyamfo Michael Ochribafi wono ayemrahye bedwani ma amanfo a anadehye a wowo New Drabin South about one person so Michael Akrofi ene tronsem yi ebreye
na onimonyamfo Ora NS ya okumi a wonti ase yi na watwumu kwabenafo ri ya reporter kopie mu ewo ni fie wa chemu wanchi na ejamfo di nsem sei to yanim
samna yetu ya lusa na me ya choba anti abo anapa 11 na me bai ebe awia 12 o'clock ana say aba phone so say ayewu onabu ya wa NS ya wona mse da bia ne kula ebe ana ya le no okoko ma nti obi a enye dede na me ma am one cry me bo poku of fly yes ma ya mpo yes wewu abe breaking news was a day and as you kokoro na si ma ni fie aya mpa pepe onabo ya wa na skumi ewu aya ni kasi apa nti aya ni kasi oni makwala
achemu wanchi adihye bi ni na eno ache no owura NS ya okumi ono akasa ne nua nimpon edimo napo ene ye kasai
NS ya minua na chiriba na me na mdi na chi de te ya ne se anopa ya NS 2 kwanra obedu anopa no se nakoma aye ne ya ntomo de ko hospital or Leicester hospital omundi hospital no afede obudu so sini so a aye den enko na yere ya ko tire ba no se abe no so obudu so sini kun so aye den enko ntini kun de watona na mo se do tina yete ya yete no ehuni de ekose be 2 weeks then no na so ko bakoti abe ntimi amoso asibi sini kwan ntemani to bi fofo eden e bai
already monapo NS Kumi odumanyamfo a wonti ase yi na chiriba ene no na ne wofa already word adunti amoa e kasa bi
mi didi egbe adunti amoa me wofa se nimpo nyanko point ni mi kuro ni me nka bi shemu me the last time me sanka mituni na shia ho Supreme Court we kodu court one no wa ma court one bi enti ebusa policeman a wone no enam no ebusa policeman no say what one final year of law and I'm so yeda nyankopon ase enti o ka kire me no me ka say you free Supreme Court we be do krom ano na hunu anasa ni na shia one no one na mebua
owura NS ya okumi ne wofa Edward du inti amoa ena na wotwe mu wodi ensem yi etudwa
na wotwe mu ana beto odwa se Ghana Immigration Service adwuma yeni baako a ne din a yenya ye Steven Ken amoa wanya mfihie no aduasa nwotwe se wato na no ewonsie do na wotwe mu ena wo mu ko hu ni mu ewo kwabenya se nipa bonfo bi ahye no dwurbe ne no ene ye ni nua nana akwasi amoa ko edi nkomo kire mu sei
Okay, enene na ocho pepepe na miniano ififie me yonku bia one ni ekoba ma fa yonku be enfie miense enfie na emunie no so ye adwuma of Flaster House ti o ma se mi started last year to bit me aboa ama obi pe appointment ne obi pe recruitment a obeboa ka kire minie ma mi so minie pe nkrofo mienu na bi bre no enti fiti wono time no so say so mo beko obo abranti ya branti ekeka nsem kire no sa intima pressure ba minia no so
onipa yatini nken nana akwasi amoako wono aye immigration officer Steven Ken amoa ya wanya ne baabi kon ne nua ebema
na wotwikro ya mu na post for the betu dwa say ora Steven Ken amoa immigration officer no ni wo no osusu say krachi bi afre ne brighter we ne nsa wo mu bi eno nti ne wakwa akwache no na penye okasa de ma post adwumako no won fa won kran so pretendent Juliana wo ben ene central for kasai
Sa aka bright no ade no akwako gina eye court but ama ye de na tre police for kukum sa branch ya kan asemi awe free me but ye Ashoman estate ye hwehwe mu kakra ya ye e said the 3rd of July enyumre ofifie mrane saka images and obi etwa ede tre no a na ye sika ya hwehwe no in bundles fa ne WhatsApp phone so corner o twitwa samfoni no ede ebrand no ye friend of bright awe na bright can say omunhia e was sport to be go out and then casting bia say omoka kre o my branch ya we free me 500,000 Ghana cedis cash na o maneti ase so onfe bi emfentua ekabia ewo ho no.
Superintendent Juliana Opin ekasa edema police adwumako no wonfa ewo enkran ena na watwumodin kyeremu yi etu dwa Prince Bafwa Samoa na manebo enie yebegina Prince Amanebo iso na ene memene dey kase boy de besomo no ye de si akenkan for ye me Sadat Mohammed mene
mame akosua etonam
ye mamomo enitia enyado
FM and rip off the knob.